Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. It feels great to say that because it's been a while, at least to me. If you're watching this kind of along after the fact, then it won't have made much difference to you, really. I'm talking shit, won't have made much difference. Essentially, yeah, it's been a month since I last recorded and uploaded, so, but if you're just marathoning this series in the future, hello, future people! I'm really talking a lot of shit. I've not recorded in a while. I'm a bit rusty. I've literally not recorded anything in nearly a month and a half. It's the 5th of October now, and my last recording was 20-something of August. So, yeah, busy time for me, moving cities. I'm now in Leicester, trying to spell that one, Americans. So, that's all very exciting. And, yes, so, in the last episode, actually, remember about the Zelda there, Doctor. In the last episode, we beat Blizzetta. That's a strange sound. I've left my audio on. Let's turn that down. Yes, in the last episode, I beat Blizzetta, the boss of... Well, we beat Blizzetta, the boss of Snow Peak Ruins. And we got our second mirror shard in the process, which was all pretty cool. For now, basically, we've got to go on to get to the third mirror shard, which we were told was in an ancient grove. But... you know what it is. It's the time between temples, which is everyone's favourite time, because that means side quests. There are not many of them. Specifically, just one of them. There's only really one thing that we can do now that's worthwhile that we couldn't have done before. So, as you'll have noticed, while I've been talking shit, but I haven't been doing shit. I've actually been quite effective, because we've come here to kind of North Lanaroo Fieldy kind of area. Oh, damn it, I tried to mortal draw and he countered it. Well, he didn't counter the mortal draw so much as he just stabbed me while I was doing the mortal draw. But yes, if we use the ball and chain... Hey, there we go. That was a weirdly delayed reaction from the boulder. Yes, we could have technically accessed this place before. But we couldn't have got through here. Because for this, we actually do need the ball and chain. Remember those block puzzles in Snow Peak? Yeah, there's 3 of them here. So I'm going to do a little visualizer showing what each one of them is while I solve them. So let's go. First one up. And that's number 1 done. These are all relatively actually self-explanatory. If you could make try that again. If you could make your way through Ice Path in Pokemon Gold and Silver, you can make your way through these no problem. Anyway, on to number 2. Now, as you can see, that one was slightly dodgy because you actually had 2 switches you needed to hit. This final one is actually technically more straightforward than the last one, but I'll go through it anyway. And there we go. The very smart of you may have noticed that was essentially just like a scaled up version of the first puzzle, really. But anyway, yes, that's a piece of heart. We got our complete one at the end of last episode when we chased Yetta down that stupid hill on the snowboarding thing, so we're starting work on a new one now. But yes, that's actually it with our side questy gathering stuff for now, and that's been not very long. 3-4 minutes? I don't know, it depends how fast I edit that down to. But anyway, now we're going to go on to the plot, so we are going to reconvene with the Hyrule Defense Force in Telma's Bar in Hyrule Castletown. So, once here, we can check in with Ashe, who, if you recall, was investigating the events up at Snow Peak. Doctor, huh? The beast of Snow Peak hasn't appeared in Zora's domain since its last visit. In the end, the troubles in Hyrule and the events on Snow Peak were beyond even my imagination. I think I may have said Snowflake instead of Snow Peak, not sure. Honestly, there's got to be someone who knows what really happened. Huh, wonder who that might be. Certainly not me. Anyway, if we check the map, someone is missing. Indeed, it's our old friend, Russell, who's back home. I wonder if the sacred grove that Russell mentioned is near this mark. So, this is North Farron Woods. So without further ado, let's warp there. So, once here, for the first time in forever, it feels like, shout out to Frozen, we can come here to the entrance to the Forest Temple, and indeed, Russell, just up here. It has been a while since we took a walk in the forest, huh? Yes, and how our world has changed. Say, do you know about the far side of this deep gorge? Some say there is an ancient temple deep in the woods that guards a sacred power. The ancestors of the Hylians created the temple. Signs of their civilization, ancient but very sophisticated, are everywhere. If someone could obtain the power of those ancient people, well, I'm sure it will go a long way towards saving Hyrule. Doctor, would you take on this task? Would you cross the gorge and find the ancient power sleeping in the temple? I knew you would. To cross the gorge, use my partner here. Do you doubt my partner's skills? He flies like a dream, believe me. Well, you will definitely make it across the gorge. Wait and see, my doubting friend. Yeah, I too was like you, if you've never seen this game before, of expecting that to be the old hawk that he summons, but no, it's a fucking golden cuckoo. He doesn't even get a name, he's just his partner. Usually, oh yeah, that's the thing as well, he can fly ludicrously far and fast for a cuckoo. So it's actually, yeah, pretty easy to cross this. I don't know why you can't just mid and jump again. Well, I suppose Russell doesn't know that you can mid and jump because he doesn't know you're secretly a wolf. But yeah, usually kind of special coloured cuckoos get names, like this fucking Kahiro in Ocarina of Time. But no, this one's just my partner. Anyway, last time we were here it was kind of blustery, but at the moment it's currently not, so we've got to actually use the Gale Boomerang manually to spin that round to the right angle, pick up Jenkins again, and then yes, I named him Jenkins, and fly over here, then spin that around, and then we just got to dodge these things. One, two, three, go! And 1, 2, 3, go! No! That was a bit balls to the wall there, but we managed. Anyway, let's head into the Sacred Grove for the second time. Well, the Lost Woods, technically. Oh, Jenkins disappeared. That's sad. Anyway, bow and arrow, believe me. Yay, this brick's back! He's actually, weirdly enough, you'll see what I mean, he's actually slightly easier to face this time because tracking him down is somewhat more straightforward. Observe, as I roll into a tree branch, well, root. Note through there, you can see the light of his lantern swinging back and forward, oh goodness me. That will always indicate the right way to go. Follow those and you can't go that far awry. So is he through here? Yes, he's through here. And you can just kind of stalk him this way, that's really not the right word, is it? Stalking. And then as ever, you just listen out for him playing his bagpipes and you'll know you're near. Here he is. Right, let's wallop him one in the mouth. Oh no, just sidestep around, that works too. But yeah, there's actually, oh no, good lord, go away. But yeah, there's actually one final thing we can do. Like, I would generally cut through all of this Skull Kid crap, just basically to the point where he actually is, because he's not that way, is he? No. But there's actually something we need to do in the Sacred Grove that we couldn't do last time we were here. For some weird reason, it's not actually clear why you can't do it, but it's just you can't. You'll see what I'm referring to soonish. If we come through here, there's this little section with the waterfall, and you will see up there, a Poe. This is one of very few in the game non-time sensitive Poes, because it's always nighttime in this particular section of the Lost Woods, so you can always find this Poe here. I don't know why, because the first time we came through here, we were a wolf, we were actually trapped as a wolf, and for some reason, yeah, that Poe just isn't there, even though that would make the perfect sense for him to be there, because you're a wolf. But nope, apparently the game just decides, no, that would be way too easy. Anyway, let's wait for him to get a bit closer, and kill it, and rip its face out. Poe sold, thank you. Anyway, I'm going to go now and track down Skull Kid some more. You can see he's over there. So we'll continue that way, and I will just cut to when we've actually found him. Oh, if you find yourself at this bit, by the way, obviously you couldn't have done this when you were a wolf. But you will find yourself this bit if you've been following the Skull Kid's lantern, like these two. Oh, didn't some bastards appear? Bastards! I said that really weirdly. It went all Barnsley. Not that most people watching will know what a Barnsley accent is, but hey, shout out to Yorkshire. Well, the shit part of Yorkshire. Statistically, Barnsley is so. Yorkshire is the county I'm from, and statistically, Barnsley is the most inbred county, not just in Yorkshire. Well, it's not even a county, it's just a part. But yeah, statistically, it is the most inbred part of the United Kingdom. Well, definitely England. Maybe not the United Kingdom. There might be some odd parts of Scotland where everyone's basically related. But yeah, Barnsley. Anyway, there's the Skull Kid. Shoot him straight in the mouth. Man, I cannot talk today. And here he is again. This one's a bit of a bitch, because he is right the fuck up in the trees. You can already just see the outline of his lantern. Where is he? There. Oh my goodness, it did the thing again that it did the last time I was here, where there was a sudden freeze frame of one of these fuckers straight in my face. Anyway, if we bring the bow and arrow up, he's, I believe, about there-ish. Or not. Ugh, do I have to climb up to be able to see him properly? Ugh. Yeah, it's worth noting he's always in the same 3 positions, regardless of, like, the order you get to him. So basically, it's not randomized. I kind of always thought it was when I was younger playing this game, but no, he'll always appear in the same places. So if you just follow the light, you'll have to find him no problem. There he is, right in the face! And he runs off again, but fortunately we can just chase him directly here. Now, I don't know what I was going to say there. I really made it sound like I was going to say something dramatic, but I'm really not. Anyway, we come down here into a little kind of arena area. So now begins a very quick battle with Skull Kid if you're quick. Oh no, bollocks. Basically, if this can be a very fast battle if you're quick on your bow draw. Basically, it's similar to the last one where you just have to... He'll summon some whatever the fuck these things are called. I just call them hollow men, but yeah, basically he'll summon them and they'll come at you, but actually you can avoid them entirely. If you're quick and hit him just before the hollow men get to you, then you can kind of not even bother having to fight them, you can just shoot him first. But you gotta have a pretty quick trigger finger for that. Let's see if I can get this final hit on him quickly. Yes! That was fun. I'll tell you what, I'll let you into a secret place. Secret place, he says. You're thinking at this point, oh, it's going to be some new secret part of the Sacred Grove we've never really been to before. It's the exact same bit of the Sacred Grove we have been to before. Well, it's a slightly different part of it in fairness, but it's not that secret, really. But anyway, if we push this down, that drops all the way down, which allows us to get back up to this secret area, in inverted commas, later. And yeah, it's where we did that dumb puzzle with those guardian things. I think it might be called an Almost Titan, but I'm not sure. The sacred ancient forest. So this is what they were talking about. They, I assume, means the sages in this context. Anyway, yeah, there's the two we kind of played around with down there. That sounds naughty. And then there's this dude standing here. Note them for later. Anyway, if we come down here, you can hear the tinkling of a bug. And indeed, there's one up here. If I bring him up, bring the claw shot up, I meant. We bring him towards us. I think it's a him. It is definitely him. Yep, male snail. It rhymes, so it's, you know, it's awesome. If you look at the visualizer here, though, you will notice something interesting. We are missing only one insect entirely. And you know they usually come in pairs, but these two are an unusual pair. So, yeah. Well, you're about to see what. If we come through here, fortunately we don't have to do that stupid puzzle again, and we come up to where you get the Master Sword. I don't know what I'm about to do. I don't know why you couldn't have done this earlier, but apparently you couldn't. If we come up here, draw our sword, and... Yeah, apparently briefly standing the pedestal again makes that other dude who's up there disappear. Not really sure what the logic is or why we couldn't have done that the last time we were here. I guess we were more excited by other things going on. But anyway, if we head back up to where we just were... Oh, no! I forgot about this entirely. Oh my goodness, there's 5 of them. That's quite a lot. Well, at least having a portal here is pretty handy because it means we don't have to fight Skullprick again. Oh, bats, 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 bats. That was all the bats taken care of. Right. There's one there. Where's the other one? Let's lure them both over just so I can kill them in one spin attack. Oh, come on. Come a little closer, my dear. All the better to stab you with. Oh, bollocks. Nope, shit. Oh, I'm about to have my... Oh, dear. Well, let's kill these 3 again. They're nice and straightforward as ever. Right, come on, you. Hey, you. Oi, you. Come over here. Do you not give a fuck? Okay, there we go. Right, come on, come on. Oh, fuck this. I'm going old-fashioned. By old-fashioned, I mean wolf. I didn't actually mean to use the Gale Boomerang. I don't think that's particularly effective at herding these things together. Come on. Right, you. And you. There we go. Sometimes it is just easier to do in the wolf mode, to be honest. You can, like, spin attack does work, and there's a... Actually, there's only one more hidden skill to get, but that hidden skill is quite handy in taking out these things, though chances are you get the hidden skill right towards the end of the game, where there aren't really any more portals available to you, so... Yeah, there's the game logic for you. But anyway, if we hop all the way up here, and then we just turn back into a human, because we'll notice, yeah, the bloke who was guarding this door has now gone, so the door's open, and this is pretty cool. Recognize this place? So, you'll notice it's the same geometry and same guards and same positioning and everything as the area we were just in. Except it's all restored and fancy, because this is back in its former glory when it wasn't just the Sacred Grove, when it hadn't fallen into ruin, when it was still the Temple of Time. Fans of Ocarina of Time will notice and hopefully love the music. And here, indeed, is our quarry, the female snail. Separated from its partner by the passage of years. Strangely poignant in its own way. Yeah, that scene, I think, where it kind of reveals the thing, that could be done a lot cooler, because the camera spins around, and you see through the doorway, except what you see through the doorway is kind of black and whitey, and it's the same vision anyway. It'd be so cool if the camera spun around, but you see through the doorway the restored Temple of Time, but then around it the Sacred Grove, if you know what I mean. That would look so much cooler. I might even... Nah, I was going to say I might try and recreate that shot myself, but that would be extremely challenging to do. Well, let's try it. If I take that... Maybe I can. You can vaguely describe what I'm meaning. Understand what I'm meaning. But anyway, for now, we're not actually going through here. We're going to head back to the Sacred Grove. Now, back here, there is something we briefly need to do. Come on, fall down the damn hole, you stupid idiot. There we go. Because basically, we've got a Poe to get here, and we've also got a heart container to get here. Heart piece to get here, and then, well, if we head down here to the right anyway. So this, where we're going now, is where we first fought the Skull Kid. And there's not a great deal going on here, unless we get the ball and chain out, and we smash this thing. You can do this with just bombs. Apparently you can't do it with the ball and chain. There we go. And there's a Poe underneath it, so let's wolf up and fight the Poe. Always handy to have a Poe soul for the collection. Nearly done with the episode now, we just need to gather some brief stuff and then go back and do some brief stuff. This one will probably end up being over 20 minutes, but my inter-dungeon collecting ones always tend to be. We've also unearthed a dig spot. If we dig on it, then we enter what is an extremely interesting dungeon, because it's just one of these little things. But it can be actually quite challenging, because it's full of these little things, and they can be a real bugger, because they absolutely need 3 hits to kill. Even like if you use the bloody ball and chain on them, still 3 hits. Oh no! Well, we kind of got them that way. But yeah, this is just, yes, it's strangely time consuming. At least when I was kind of playing through this the other day, just to kind of make sure I knew what I was doing. This gave me a lot of shit, and I lost about 5 or 6 hearts doing it, which is obviously uncommon. Let's break this one off the ceiling. And stab him in the mouth. That was a lot easier. If we've killed all of them, then... A handy little chest appears. Oh, as well, it's worth noting at this point, I didn't really point out what I was fighting, but that Poe upstairs will just appear... Oh, you need to access this from the other side. The Poe upstairs will appear any time of day. If you smash that rock... Heart container, piece of heart, goddammit. If you smash that rock, the Poe will come out regardless of whether it's day or night. Anyway, we're done here now, so we're actually going to head back to Hyrule Castletown, of all places. Now, here we are, as you can see, in Castletown Central Square. And the extremely astute amongst you will have noticed that our rupee count has dropped quite considerably since I cut. Because I went to Kakariko Village and donated some money to the Malomart cause. But let's remind ourselves, because this is going to become relevant in future episodes, what is the Malomart cause? They were complaining against the price gouging of shops in Hyrule Castletown. So, let's have a look in one of these shops and see what's going on exactly. Excuse me, I am terribly sorry, but, well, having a customer in the store with shoes as filthy as yours can make our other clients uncomfortable. We hope that you will come back once you've found some more polished footwear. What a pretentious wanker. Fortunately, there's a handy little shoeshine boy here. Hey you! Your shoes are grimy, governor! No matter how good your clothes look, you don't look pulled together if your shoes are dirty. If someone's checking you out, they'll look at your shoes too. I bet they didn't let you in that snooty shop, did they? What do you think? I'll polish them up real nice for 10 rupees. That's what I'm talking about. I'll polish them well so they'll shine. Of course, the shoeshine boy was always going to end up Cockney. Clean as a whistle, sharp as a thistle, best in all Westminster. Anyway, now our shoes, you will notice, are all shiny. They're making the golden bug noise, and they will be shiny until you just move on to a different map. So the map we're going to move it to is in through here. Got there eventually, words. And welcome to Chudley's Emporium. I'm talking like this just because I feel the need to fit in with the posh folk, I suppose. Anyway, if we talk to this fellow here. Can I help you? Or would you like me to show you something? And he's, in inverted commas, sells a variety of things. For example, if we were to try and buy some bombs from him. What do you think? 3,000 rupees. Got it! Yes, it's an expensive shop to say the least, but they have one thing which is quite of interest. Magic armor. Armor for the richest and most precious customers, who value their lives above their rupees. What do you think? 100,000 rupees, got it? How will you be paying? So, not accessible to us yet. How awful to be you. Bunch of pricks in here. Anyway, just thought I'd show that off while we're here, because that's going to become relevant in the future. Let's head over to Agatha's castle, now that we've collected all of the golden bugs. And indeed, I've got about 5 or 6 bugs to give back to her, so I'm just going to do that all off camera, giving her the remainder of our bugs. And with the final gift of the final bug to Princess Agatha, oh, this means all the bugs have made it safely to the ball safely, either way, same thing. And everyone has a partner, they all look so happy. You worked very hard, your efforts will be forever passed down in the Insect Kingdom, brave knight. Please accept this declaration of honourable citizenship and the memento that goes along with it. And the memento is the giant wallet is a single bill of a distinguished citizen of the Insect Kingdom. It can hold up to 1,000 rupees. That's extremely handy. If you ever feel like talking to the bugs again, you know where to go. Weird person. But yes, that's us pretty much done for this episode. I think it's probably been approximately 20 minutes, maybe more on the side of 25, because as I say, these inter-dungeon episodes are always bigger. But yes, we've got some side stuff. We know where we're going now, which is in the Temple of Time within the Sacred Grove. And I'm going to head back there at the beginning of next episode. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for the Temple of Time. Thank you very much, and good day.